When I say stress, I really mean stress responses. A lot of people that I work with tell me, I don't have stress, I'm not stressed. And what they really mean is they're not overwhelmed by their stress. We all have stress. Stress is a part of life, and we actually need stress. We need challenges continuously throughout our life in these small, tolerable doses, so that way we can continue to build our capacity to handle greater challenges. So we actually want to be stressed. However, we don't want to have so many stressors or have so much stress or have our stress be so intense that we end up being overwhelmed by it and we can never get back to a calm, balanced state. So stress responses occur along two basic pathways. The first pathway is hyperarousal. So you can think of that like a fight or flight, anxiety, this activation, this mobilization response. So remember, it occurs along the continuum. So it does not mean that you have clinical anxiety. It might just feel like you have anxiety in the moment or for several moments, days, weeks, hopefully not that long, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. So that hyperarousal is this sort of energized response. It's activated, you want to do something. And many people, when they talk about feeling this hyperarousal type response, they will say that they're restless, that they can't sit still, their mind is racing. There's just a lot of activity with that type of response, typically. The other pathway is hypoarousal. So hypoarousal looks more like a shutdown, overwhelm, freeze response, in the vein of depression. Again, doesn't mean that you are clinically depressed. It just means that you are moving towards self-preservation. Also a very adaptive response. The problem is that you have to have the tools to move yourself out of that and away from that, back to that compound state. Now, the struggle with that hypoarousal is a lot of people, because it's an immobilization response, really struggle with motivation and energy. And so just beginning to take action, consistent action over time is really difficult and takes a lot of grit and determination.